Morning. Why what?
I'm trying to finish this game.
So I gotta give Andrea her medicine. It's 7:45. Hi, Pumpkin. Thank you. She's so little. So Liam said something yesterday about Lucky Charms. So that's gonna be what's for breakfast today. Make it easy. Just give them some Lucky Charms. And I also have to take him to school today because Austin's not here right now. Is that good?
I'm a nerd boy.
I'm gonna make you a peanut butter and jelly for lunch, okay? Okay, so I just made Liam's lunch. I just made him a peanut butter and jelly really quick. I got him this little Kool-Aid drink. I need to put our Capri Suns in the fridge because I have a whole box down there, but there's none left. Then I got these Danimals like smoothie. This one's a banana split, so he can drink this. It's like a yogurt smoothie. I got him a s'mores granola bar because he loves the s'mores ones. He asked for these specifically. And then I just put like a little gummy in there for him for like an extra little treat. So he uses this little Pokemon one. I probably should throw this in the wash, but our dryer is hopefully getting fixed today, so I haven't been able to do any laundry. I also got him his water bottle. I'm just gonna throw some ice in here, and then we're gonna throw it together, and it's already 7:58, and we're gonna go ahead and take him to school. I'm trying to change her pull-up, and she keeps hiding from me. Boo-boo. Get over here, little girl. Come here.
Paper. It's in the kitchen hanging up on the fridge. On the
Paper.
side. Show me when I get
He needs to cut this little piece.
What is that?
It's just like you get a little mohawk, but that piece, like if it was cut a little bit more, it wouldn't do that.
He doesn't cut it. It's home.
Yeah, tuck your shirt in, okay?
Stop it.
Tuck your shirt in. Listen, Pop-Up was here. Yeah.
Mommy, Mom was Mom.
It's a sprinkler.
Mommy, remember Papa was a puppy message out. Oh, you remember?
Hey, watch your sister. Okay, so I just got ready really quick. It is probably like, it's like 9:45. I actually have a 10:15 appointment for the baby today. I am 33 weeks today, so I'm just waiting for my husband. He should be pulling in any minute. I didn't even have a chance to eat my breakfast or eat any breakfast. I haven't had anything to eat or drink today, but I've been craving like apple juice lately, so I'm probably just gonna grab like some apple juice and a granola bar for myself on the way there. But the only reason why I'm like was so in a rush this morning and I didn't eat is because Liam usually gets a ride with Austin to his job, but my husband started his old job. Like, okay, he used to work for UPS as seasonal, and then for a few months they were trying to get him hired and everything like that, so he finally got hired again for like a permanent position, not just seasonal. So he actually had to go on last night. He had to wake up at 2 o'clock and he had to be there at 3 o'clock to do orientation and then start working at 3:30, so in the morning. And then he had to come home and watch the girls for me while I went to my doctor's appointment, and then he's going to his second job, well, his usual job, which is a barber. So that's gonna be our new routine. I had to take Liam to school this morning, so that's why I was kind of like in a rush, because I wasn't used to having to feed the kids, get them dressed and ready to go and everything like that in the morning, because I usually just feed them and then Austin takes him. But yeah, so I just got ready really quick. I have to leave in like a few minutes, but I'm just waiting for him to pull in. He should be pulling in any minute. So I'm gonna go grab my stuff to bring with me, so that way when he pulls in, I could just leave, because the doctor's appointment, which he's actually pulling in right now. So let me go get my stuff ready. Okay, so I'm at the doctor's now. They just weighed me and took my blood pressure. I am 170 pounds. I have a blood pressure of 98/62, so it is on the lower end, which is good. So like obviously no preeclampsia or anything like that. But that's pretty much all we've done so far. I'm just waiting to see the doctor. She said that I'm next, so we shall see. But oh my goodness, I can't believe we only have 7 weeks. Or 9, depending on if the baby decides to come or not. But I feel like because I have so much to do with the moving, the packing, the birthday parties, all the doctor's appointments that I have from here on out until the baby is here, I feel like the baby's gonna decide to come early. And this is like the one time that I'm wishing the baby actually just stays in there, which is why I feel like I think the baby's gonna come early. But we'll see. So now I'm just waiting on the doctor to come and check me.
Hold.
He moves a lot.
Get that thing off me.
Okay, so my husband came and picked me up because he ended up coming with me. I don't know if I told you guys that, but he ended up because this barbershop is literally right behind the hospital, because like the hospital I'm delivering at is literally across the street from my doctor, I guess, because if he has to like go over there for like an emergency. And then my husband's work is literally right behind his doctor's. My doctor's, I could literally walk there, but he doesn't like me walking by myself, so I just waited on him. It was like 5 minutes. So I spoke with my doctor. I basically just went over what I had. Oh my god, I can't talk. I basically just went over with what my high-risk doctor told me last week about the ultrasound. And I told you guys in a previous vlog that I was probably going to need a MRI done because of my placenta. They ended up calling me 3 weeks ago, or after my appointment, yeah, like 4 weeks ago after my appointment, telling me that my placenta looked fine and I didn't need the MRI. But when I went last week to do my ultrasound, they couldn't get like a clear reading of the outer part of my placenta this time, so they did want to do an MRI now, so I go next Wednesday for that. But I told him all that, and he was like, okay, well, I need to know that like as soon as possible because we need to determine how you're gonna give birth. Because I asked him, I said, am I gonna need a C-section for sure now, and yada yada yada. And I know we've had this conversation a couple times, but he was like, if it comes down to it, he was like, if you have that, we need to figure out how bad it is. He's like, so I can have extra blood on hand, I can have a team ready. There's also like something these radiologists can do where it's like an invasive procedure where they can put a catheter in and actually cauterize, or I think he said stop the bleeding where it's coming from. So we're waiting on Austin, so she's saying he's taking forever. I also have to eat. I just grabbed Chick-fil-A. I was starving because I only had a granola bar today. And anyways, so pretty much I gained 6 pounds, better than the last time I saw him, which was I think 12. He did say something about my weight gain, but I was like, hey, I gained half of what I gained last time, so I think that's pretty good. That's off to a better start. I told him that I've been pretty nauseous lately, so he gave me a prescription for that. He's like, you probably have GERD, you know, everything's getting pressed up, so I'm gonna give you medication. So I have to go pick that up later. What else? He wants to see me back in 3 weeks, not 4, so my next baby appointments are going to be a week from today. I go and have an MRI done, and then 2 weeks from today I go to my high-risk doctor to go over that and have another ultrasound. And then 3 weeks from today I come back and see the doctor that I saw this morning, who is going to be delivering the baby and like taking care of me postpartum. So yeah, I have a lot of doctors coming up. I just feel like this baby is gonna, as soon as like, yeah, pop out, like either on the due date or a week before the due date. And I just have so much to do. I have those doctors, I have Liam's party this weekend. I have those doctors coming up. I have Andrea's doctor coming up on May 5th for her cardiologist. I have their dentist appointment a week before my due date. What else? Oh, I have to schedule your brother's, because he just turned 7, so I have to schedule his annual for like, what is it called? What are those called? Physical and stuff for school. Oh, and I also found out that the the deadline for enrollment for Layla's VPK was over in January. It's April. I had a voicemail about a month and a half ago telling me that they had to be 5 going into VPK, and I'm like, no, they have to be 4. So I called the school board and was like, why did I get this voicemail? This doesn't sound right. So she assured me, she was like, no, she's got to be 4. If she's already 4, it's before the, the September 1st deadline. So she's good. You can just go ahead and sign her up. But she failed to tell me that the signups were already over in January. So I saw on the website that elementary, because she would be going to an elementary school with her brother, that elementary signups.
Hey, Mommy.
What?
We put out a big play plan.
Yeah. That the first enrollment was like March. Like it had like 3 weeks or 4 weeks in between where you could sign up for March. The second wave was April 1st to April 30th. So I was like, okay, I have plenty of time. Thinking that because I was trying to get her into her brother's elementary school because they have a VPK program, that was included, but I was completely wrong. One, I was doing her whole application on the St. Lucie school website, and I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to go through another website and a different department, and then now I talked to my mother-in-law, and she said that there's a church that's over by our apartment. It's literally like not even 5 minutes away, that they do VPK, so I could always just try and get her in there. So Monday I actually have to go and do a walkthrough to make sure that I like how it looks and I like the area. And then Tuesday I have to take Layla to her ENT because she's got tubes in her ears. So I have so many doctor's appointments coming up and so much to do. I still have to pack the house. I have to go and get some of Liam's stuff for his party this weekend. But we're just waiting on Austin, my husband, because he had to come to the barbershop. He's usually off on Wednesdays here, or he's been working here, but now that he's working both jobs, he's a little tired since he's been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. So he just had to come here to fix like his line, and then I think he did like a haircut or 2, and then we're gonna go home. He's probably gonna take a nap. This one already passed out. That one's back there. And I'm gonna just eat before we leave because he's like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I've been talking for 5 minutes now, but I'm just gonna eat really quick. So my mom ended up making like this chicken with rice that's been in the crock pot all day, some yams, green beans, and I made some coleslaw on the side. But
Hi, Mommy. Mommy, I just do it since I tried to.
okay, be careful.
Okay.
But Andrea, once again, does not want to eat. She doesn't eat but maybe a few bites of her rice. She won't eat green beans or peas or corn. And obviously she's not eating her yams or her dressing, but she's over there playing.
What dressing?
That stuff in the little... Over there, yep.
Mommy.
No, over there. Yeah.
Stuffing.
Well, dressing, stuffing. What?
Love you.
Love you. Alright, so I picked up my medication. It's just the acid reflux for me for the GERD. And I actually need to give Andrea her medicine. So, what is that? There's something on the wall. There was something on the wall. But I need to give Andrea her medicine. And then I'm going to go ahead and take myself to bed because it is pretty late. So I'm just going to give her medicine really quick, change her pull-up if she needs to be changed, but she doesn't really drink her water, and then babies are sleeping. So I'm going to end the vlog here, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.